Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Exercise 6.5, question number 2. Find the maximum and minimum values, if any, of the following functions. Now we have to give what is the minimum value of the function and maximum value of the function if they exist. Okay. Now first question in this, f of x equal to mod x plus 2 minus 1. Mod x plus 2 minus 1. Okay. What is the minimum value of this function? What is the maximum if exist? Now what we know, modulus function is always non-negative, means mod x is always greater than or equal to 0 for any real number. Mod x is always greater than or equal to 0 for any real number. As mod x is greater than or equal to 0 for any real number, so mod x plus 2 is also greater than or equal to 0 for any real number. So mod x plus 2 always greater than or equal to 0 for all real numbers. Okay. Mod x plus 2 always greater than or equal to 0 for all real numbers. Now add minus 1 on both sides here. Add minus 1 on both sides here. So what we get, mod x minus x plus 2 minus 1 greater than or equal to 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So f of x equal to mod x plus 2 minus 1 greater than or equal to minus 1 for every real number. For every real number. So f of x equal to mod x plus 2 minus 1 is greater than or equal to minus 1 for every real number, means f of x is always greater than or equal to minus 1. Now f of x greater than or equal to minus 1 means f of x is minimum value is minus 1 and maximum value it can be anything. Okay, what we have here, f of x is equal to modulus of x plus 2 minus 1, which is greater than or equal to minus 1 for every real number. So minimum value of f of x is when mod x plus 2 is 0. Okay. Now when this is 0, you get minimum value minus 1. Okay. Suppose this is non-zero, so this is positive. Positive minus 1 more than minus 1 only, no. So minimum value exists when mod x plus 2 is 0. Mod x plus 2 is 0 when x plus 2 is 0. So when x plus 2 is 0 means x equal to minus 2. Okay. So when x equal to minus 2, minimum value exists. Okay. So minimum value of f of x is what? F of minus 2. So f of minus 2 is equal to modulus of minus 2 plus 2 minus 1, nothing but minus 1. So f of x has minimum value, how much it is? Minus 1. At what point? At x is equal to minus 2. Okay. F of x has minimum value minus 1 at x is equal to minus 2. F of x has no maximum value. As x approaches to infinity, f of x approaches to infinity. When x approaches to minus infinity also, f of x approaches to infinity. So f of x equal to mod x plus 2 minus 1 has no maximum value. Okay, minimum value exists. Minimum value is minus 1 when x is equal to minus 2. Okay. Next question. G of x equal to minus of mod x plus 1 plus 3. Okay, g of x equal to minus of mod x plus 1 plus 3. Okay. Now about this function, what we have, g of x equal to minus of mod x plus 1 plus 3. Now what we know, mod function is always greater than or equal to 0. Mod function is always greater than or equal to 0. So what we know, modulus of x plus 1 always greater than or equal to 0. Modulus of x plus 1 is always greater than or equal to 0 for all real numbers. But what we have here, minus mod x plus 1 plus 3, no? So mod x plus 1 greater than or equal to 0, multiply with minus ma. So what we get, minus of mod x plus 1 less than or equal to 0, greater than or equal to 0 becomes less than or equal to 0. Okay, minus mod x plus 1 is less than or equal to 0 for any real number. Okay, whatever real number you give, okay, x plus 1, mod x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, multiply with minus means less than or equal to 0. But this is greater than or equal to 0 multiplied by minus less than or equal to 0. Minus of mod x plus 1 is always less than or equal to 0 for any real number. So add 3 on both sides. Add 3 on both sides. So what we get, minus of mod x plus 1 plus 3 always less than or equal to 3 for every real number. Why we are adding 3? We add 3, it will be f of x, no? Now g of x here, sorry, g of x. Okay. Now here what we have, g of x is, now this is minus mod x plus 1 plus 3 is what, g of x. So g of x is less than or equal to 3 for every real number. Okay, g of x less than or equal to 3 for every real number means maximum value of g of x is how much? 3. Okay, maximum value of g of x is 3 and maximum value of g of x attains when this part is 0. When mod x plus 1 is 0. Okay, the maximum value of g is attained when mod x plus 1 is 0. So mod x plus 1 is 0 means x is equal to minus 1. Okay, at x equal to minus 1, g of x has maximum value and maximum value is g of minus 1. Okay, g of minus 1 is equal to minus modulus of minus 1 plus 1 plus 3. Okay, this is 0, 3. So maximum value of g of x is 3 at x is equal to minus 1. Okay, g of x has maximum value 3 at x is equal to minus 1, but no minimum value. G of x has no minimum value. Okay, because as x approaches to infinity, x plus 1 approaches to infinity, modulus of x plus 1 approaches to infinity. Okay, so modulus of x plus 1 approaches to infinity means minus of modulus of x plus 1 approaches to minus infinity. Okay, 3 minus infinity approaches to infinity only, no? Minus infinity only. Okay, so g of x has no minimum value, only maximum value. Maximum value is 3 at x is equal to minus 1. Okay, 3, maximum value is 3 at x is equal to minus 1. Okay, next, third question, h of x is equal to sine 2x plus 5. H of x equal to sine 2x plus 5. A given function is what, f of x h of x equal to sine 2x plus 5. So what we know, sine function and cos function always lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, what we know, minus 1 less than or equal to sine x is less than or equal to 1. Okay, sine function and cos function always lies between minus 1 to plus 1. So sine 2x also lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, minus 1 less than or equal to sine 2x less than or equal to 1. Sine 2x lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Add throughout 5. Add throughout 5. So what we get, minus 1 plus 5 less than or equal to sine 2x plus 5 less than or equal to 1 plus 5. Adding 5 throughout. Okay, so minus 1 plus 5 is what, 4 less than or equal to sine 2x plus 5 less than or equal to 1 plus 5 is what, 6. Okay, 4 less than or equal to sine 2x plus 5 is less than or equal to 6. Okay, now sine 2x plus 5, nothing but h of x only, no? So h of x lies between 4 to 6. 4 less than or equal to h of x is less than or equal to 6. Okay, now what is the minimum value of h of x? Minimum value of h of x is 4. And what is maximum value of h of x? 6. So minimum value of h of x is 4 and maximum value of h of x is 6. Now here no interval is mentioned. So minimum value exists at many points, maximum value exists also at infinite point. Now for example, x is 0, sine 2x is 0. Okay, and when x equal to pi by 4, suppose x equal to pi by 4, so what we get, sine 2 into pi by 4, sine pi by 2, so sine pi by 2 is 1, 1 plus 5 is 6. Okay, like that you get a maximum value. Okay, suppose sine 3 pi, x equal to 3 pi by 4, x equal to 3 pi by 4, 2 into 3 pi by 4 is what, 3 pi by 2, sine 3 pi by 2 is what, minus 1, so minus 1 plus 5 is what, 4. Okay, like that you at infinite points you get minimum, and at infinite points you will get maximum. Okay, so here sin 2x plus 5 range is 4 to 6. 4 to 6. Okay, minimum value is 4 and maximum value is 6. Okay, next question, fourth one, f of x equal to modulus of sin 4x plus 3. F of x equal to modulus of sin 4x plus 3. Okay, now what we know, just now we discussed sin x lies between minus 1 to plus 1. So sin 4x is also lies between minus 1 to plus 1. No? So minus 1 less than or equal to sin 4x is less than or equal to plus 1. Now add 3 throughout. So minus 1 plus 3 less than or equal to sin 4x plus 3 less than or equal to 1 plus 3. Okay. So 2 less than or equal to sin 4x plus 3 less than or equal to 4. Okay. Now sin 4x plus 3 lies between 2 to 4. Even if you take modulus when f of x is positive, means when f of x lies between a and b, when a and b are both are positive, its modulus also lies between a and b only. So 2 less than or equal to sin 4x plus 3 less than or equal to 4 means its modulus also lies between 2 and 4 only. So 2 less than or equal to modulus of sin 4x plus 3 is less than or equal to 4. So given function f of x lies between 2 and 4. So 2 less than or equal to f of x is less than or equal to 4 means f of x has maximum value 4 and f of x has minimum value 2. Okay, f of x has maximum value 4 and minimum value of f of x is 2. Okay. Next question. Question number 5. H of x equal to x plus 1. H of x equal to x plus 1 where x belongs to minus 1 to plus 1, open interval here. Now here interval is what? Open interval. Okay. H of x equal to x plus 1, x belongs to minus 1 to plus 1. Okay. Now x belongs to minus 1 to plus 1 in open interval means minus 1 less than x less than 1. Okay. Minus 1 less than x less than 1. Add 1 throughout. So what we get? 0 less than x plus 1 is less than 1 plus 1. Nothing but 0 less than x plus 1 is less than 2. So x plus 1 value lies between 0 to 2. So minimum value approaches to 0. Approaches to 0 means very close to 0, but very close to 0 we cannot define a particular number. No, very close to 0 means okay. Also maximum value approaches to 2, approaching to 2, but it is not a definite number. Okay. So f of x equal to x plus 1 in the interval minus 1 to plus 1, open interval minus 1 to plus 1, f of x has neither maximum nor minimum value. Okay. Now here what we have, f of x lies between 0 to 2, 0 to 2, close to 0, close to 2, but not a definite number, very close to 0. What we can say close to 0? 0.00000, 0 after 1 light years you write 1, close to 0. But if you write 0.000 after 2 light years you write 1, that is close to 0. So you cannot write close to 0 particular number. So minimum does not exist, maximum also does not exist. Okay. H of x has neither maximum nor minimum value. Okay. Next question. Next question. Question number 3. Find the local maxima and local minima if any of the following functions. Now if local minima and local maxima exist, if we have to mention those. Okay. Also find the local maximum and local minimum values. Okay. At what points we have local maxima and local minima, and what are the local maximum and local minimum. Okay. Now first question. Now f of x equal to x square. F of x equal to x square. Now how we will find here local minimum, local maximum? What we will do here is first of all for a given function we will find f dash of x derivative equal to 0. Okay. Then find f double dash of x and verify the sign of f double dash of x at the points where f dash of x equal to 0. Okay. Whenever f double dash of x is greater than 0, at the point where f dash of x equal to 0, that point is called point of minima, local minima. Okay, and wherever f dash of x is less than 0, at the points where f dash of x equal to 0, those points are called point of local maxima. Okay, now what is the question here? F of x equal to x square. Find first derivative. F dash of x equal to what? 2x. F double dash of x equal to what? 2. Okay, so for minimum or maximum, first of all what we'll do? We'll write f dash of x equal to 0. So write f dash of x equal to 0. F dash of x equal to 0 means 2x equal to 0. 2x equal to 0 means x equal to 0. Now verify sign of f double dash of x at x is equal to 0. Now f double dash of x equal to what? 2. So f double dash of 0 is also what? 2, because f double dash of x equal to 2 means it is a constant function. It is a constant function. So f double dash of 0 is also what? 2. F double dash of 0 is equal to 2, which is greater than 0. So f double dash of 0 positive means by second derivative test f of x has minimum at x is equal to 0. So x equal to 0 is a point of local minima. Okay, and local minimum value is how much? In place of x if you write 0, f of 0 is 0. Okay, so f of x equal to x square has a local minima at x is equal to 0 and local minimum value is 0. Okay, now what is the procedure? For a given function find f dash of x, f double dash of x. Okay, for minima or maxima first derivative equal to 0. Okay, so how much we got here? X equal to 0. Now check the sign of f double dash of x at the points where f dash of x equal to 0. Okay, now f double dash of x is what? 2. Now f double dash of 0 is also 2, which is positive. So f double dash of 0 is positive means by second derivative test x equal to 0 is the local maxima, and local maximum value is f of 0 nothing but 0. Okay, next question. G of x equal to x cube minus 3x. G of x equal to x cube minus 3x. Now what is given function? Ma? X cube minus 3x. Now find first derivative. X cube minus 3x derivative. G dash of x equal to x cube derivative 3x square minus 3x derivative 3. So g dash of x equal to what? 3x square minus 3. Okay, I'll find g double dash of x is also. G double dash of x equal to what? 3 into x square derivative 2x. 3 into 2x is 6x, constant derivative. G double dash of x equal to 6x. Now for minima or maxima, first derivative equal to 0. Put g dash of x equal to 0. So g dash of x equal to 0 means 3x square minus 3 equal to 0. Okay. So 3 into x square minus 1 equal to 0. So 3 non-zero, x square minus 1 equal to 0 means x minus 1 into x plus 1 equal to 0. So x is equal to what? Plus or minus 1. X is equal to plus or minus 1. So g dash of x equal to 0 at x is equal to 1 and minus 1. So critical points are what? 1 and minus 1. Next, we have to check the sign of g double dash of x at x is equal to 1 and minus 1. Okay. Now g double dash of minus 1. G double dash of minus 1. G double dash of x equal to 6x. So g double dash of minus 1 is what? Minus 6. Okay, which is negative. So g double dash of minus 1 is negative. So by second derivative test, g of x has local maxima at x is equal to minus 1. Okay, as g double dash of minus 1 is negative, by second derivative test, g of x has local maxima at x is equal to minus 1. So local maximum value is how much? G of minus 1. So g of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1. Okay, g of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1. So minus 1 plus 3, 2. So local maximum is 2 at x is equal to minus 1. Okay, next. Another critical point is what? X is equal to 1. Now verify sign of g double dash of x at x is equal to 1. So g double dash of 1 is how much? G double dash of 1 is 6 into 1, that is 6. Okay, so g double dash of 1 is what? 6, that is positive. So g double dash of 1 is positive means by second derivative test, g of x has local minima at x is equal to 1. G of x has local minima at x is equal to 1. So local minimum value is how much? G of 1. G of 1 is 1 cube minus 3 into 1, nothing but minus 2. Okay. So G of x has local maxima at x is equal to minus 1 and local maximum value is 2. Okay. G of x has local minima at x is equal to 1 and local minimum value is minus 2. Okay. Now what is the procedure for a given function? Find derivative g dash. Okay. And find second derivative also. First of all, put first derivative equal to 0, find critical points of g dash of x. Okay, so critical points are what we got here, minus 1 and plus 1. Now verify the sign of g double dash of x at x equal to minus 1 and plus 1. Okay, if g double dash is negative at a point where g dash equal to 0, then at that point local maximum exists. Okay, next, if g double dash is greater than 0 at a point where g dash of x equal to 0, at that point local minimum exists. Okay, next question. H of x equal to sin x plus cos x. H of x equal to sin x plus cos x. Here x lies between 0 to pi by 2. X lies between 0 to pi by 2. Okay, now local minima, local maxima. First thing is we have to find first derivative and equate to 0, find critical points first of all. Okay, now what is h of x? H of x is sin x plus cos x. H dash of x, sin x derivative cos x plus cos x derivative minus sin x. So h dash of x equal to what? Cos x minus sin x. H double dash of x, if you differentiate h dash of x, h double dash of x equal to what? Cos x derivative is minus sin x minus sin x derivative is cos x. So h double dash of x is minus sin x minus cos x. Okay, now h of x is what? Sin x plus cos x. H dash of x is cos x minus sin x. H double dash of x is minus sin x minus cos x. Okay, now for minima or maxima, first derivative equal to 0. So for minima or maxima, put h dash of x equal to 0. H dash of x equal to 0 means cos x minus sin x equal to 0. So cos x equal to sin x, nothing but tan x equal to 1. So tan x equal to 1 where x is in first quadrant, tan x equal to 1 in x quadrant is x equal to pi by 4. So x equal to pi by 4. Okay, tan x equal to 1 where x belongs to first quadrant means x is equal to pi by 4. Okay, now verify the sign of h double dash of x at x is equal to pi by 4. Okay, suppose h double dash of pi by 4 is negative, then h of x has maximum at x is equal to pi by 4. Okay, suppose h double dash of pi by 4 is positive, then h of x has minimum at x is equal to pi by 4. Okay, now at x is equal to pi by 4, h double dash of x is what? H double dash of x is minus sin x minus cos x. Now h double dash of pi by 4, h double dash of pi by 4 is minus sin pi by 4 minus cos pi by 4. Okay, minus sin pi by 4 value is 1 by root 2. So minus 1 by root 2 minus cos pi by 4 value is 1 by root 2. So root 2 is LCM. Okay, minus 2 by root 2 nothing but minus root 2. Okay, minus root 2 is negative. So h double dash of pi by 4 is negative. Therefore, by second derivative test, x equal to pi by 4 is point of local maxima. By second derivative test, x equal to pi by 4 is point of local maxima, and local maximum value is what? H of pi by 4. H of pi by 4 is sin pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 value 1 by root 2 plus cos pi by 4 value is also 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 is what? 2 by root 2 nothing but root 2. Okay, so h of x has local maximum at x is equal to pi by 4 and local maximum value is root 2. Okay.